Don't know how old they're going. All right, so the dog across the street. The dog across the street barks all during the day at me, standing right here across the street. I could be pacing back and forth over here like I'm doing now. I could cough, flick a lighter, or anything. It caused the dog to bark. My mama hate the dog. All it do is bark. She can't get no sleep. She can't get no peace or none of that during the day because the damn dog is just barking all day, every day. And because she's black and the neighbors are white, she believes they let the dog bark in order to get on her nerves, to disturb her peace, to make sure she can't sleep at night. Well, to make sure she can't sleep at night, which means the dogs bark at night. They bark at night. Yeah, be howling all across the neighborhood and shit, like just like all kinds of loud ass like ohs and shit, like from backyard to backyard to backyard to backyard, and it just it's loud. Um. Anyways, tonight the dog across the street is not barking at any of my movements. And I wondered why, pretty much. I'm like, okay, damn, why the dog not barking? That ain't normal. I guess the dog don't bark at night, but it do bark at night. So why isn't the dog doing its job? The dog not doing its job probably. The dog not doing its job because, god damn it, it's raining outside. It's raining outside and he's not inside. Simple as that. Why isn't the dog doing his job? Because it's raining outside and he isn't inside. Think he got time to sit there and bark from across the street? Barking that shit across the street, like, you think he got time for all that, like, right now? Nah, dog ain't got time for that shit right now. It's too fucking cold outside. First of all, it's cold outside. And it's raining. Why would the dog do his job? Even if that dog was born outside and lived outside its whole life, it's raining outside tonight and it's freezing. And just the wonder that's in his mind is a distraction from it's a distraction. I wouldn't even say a distraction from barking. Not the wonder in his mind ain't a distraction from him doing his job. Well, it is. Why the fuck my phone tripping? This whole ass phone tripping. Fuck. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah. For the simple fact that the dog is wondering right now. Like, how the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, this shit crazy. Really? Like, he's not doing his job. Or what we used to seeing him do. What he normally does, he ain't doing it. Does he wonder? Probably in disbelief. Thought he was human. And then they treating him like an animal. And they like, what the fuck? To say, bro, I just say probably thought he was part of the family. And now he like, okay, I see now. I'm just a dog. And there it is. Same dog that was spooking me during the day all week needs some love tonight, and I recognize it. And I can show the dog I recognize it. I probably can walk right up to that fence, and that dog can eat from my hand, and it wouldn't bark not one time. And then in the morning, to let me know that it understands that I understood, it wouldn't even bark no more. Like Brody on Wolf City Drive over there. It's a dog named Brody used to bark while I was walking up the sidewalk and shit. One day the dog was out the fence. I knocked on the door and said, "Hey, y'all dog got the fence." And I helped them get the dog and put it back in the fence. And I went over there and tied up the fence while the dog was just paying attention to me, noticing that I'm helping, like making sure he don't get out the fence, all this kind of shit, like just helping. Next time I came through, the dog didn't even really bark. I fed it, you know what I'm saying? Fed it a little bit. I get way up the street and the dog will bark one time. Roof. And that's just communication. I know a lot of people don't understand, but like this shit real. Animals can communicate with you. You can communicate with animals. Niggas sleep out here. God said that's the animals. This is the way of life. This happens with humans and all that. This is how women get their men took and how men get their women took by not doing their job, by not being responsible. Gotta wake up out here. I could be Satan and like what the hell I do? Walking during the daytime, the dog like a fucking monster to me, like barking, like going crazy, like while I'm walking up the sidewalk. I mean, he doing his job. But here I am walking through the night time, and this dog out here shivering and wet, and getting rained on and cold. I could laugh at the motherfucker, but I get it. I actually see what you going through, dog. Damn. If I step in, they got a problem. I mean, I ain't even gonna wonder if people get that. I'm gonna keep doing my job. Okay, now that's some shit. It's a kid out here waiting for the bus. The bus done already fucking came. Look at these kids out here running to the bus and shit. The bus done already fucking came. Oh God. The bus came and sat. The bus sat right there for about 5 minutes and drove off. That shit's stupid. They should be on call. Like, make sure everybody out there at so and so. I'm gonna pull up at this time or something like. Yeah, shit crazy. I love the sound of the rain. The dog across the street ain't got no umbrella. Need to do these kids. Check this shit out. That make it hard to do your job when you gotta step in wet and then they just gonna talk about you because you been outside or some shit. I don't know. Weird ass. Like, why would they do their job though? Why would they go to school and work, work, work? Just and the answer is because they don't get it. They dumb. They trained slave minds mentality. Work, work, no matter what. Work. Get treated how you get treated. Our bad, though we don't give a fuck. Make sure you got an umbrella for your kids. Is what they do in other countries. I bet. Probably not this one. They go get the umbrella. They have the umbrella ready, just in case. Imagine that. I thank God for this little umbrella, but it ain't portable. When I leave here, I need an umbrella. I guess my umbrella somewhere getting it together right now. I ain't saw it in a few days. I guess this guy telling me to get a new one. I might need it. Getting rained on. Seems like all I got is my mama. It's a rainy season. I said it's a rainy season. Some people got like holes and shit in their umbrella. It all means something. Now I see why Rihanna did that song called Umbrella. That's a hit. Shit. 5 minutes later, 6 minutes later, bus still ain't came back. Imagine that. Some people got umbrellas, some don't. Got their bag over their head. Imagine that. One thing about the system, though, the bus gonna come back. It got to, because ain't nobody perfect. Shit, obviously they didn't do their job right, or they wasn't on point. Ain't no way all these kids missed the bus on this side of town and still need a ride. You're gonna have to go back and get them. That's just that. They all out there right now. Well, why didn't nobody tell them to be out there at this time? Oh, you did? Well, we can't go back and get them. They got the notice, pull it up. That's just how shit go. School district still slipping. They ain't never right. They make a mistake like that and blame the parent for getting out here sliding in the damn ice and dying on the way trying to drop the kid off to school because the bus was in a rush, wasn't doing their job right. Why? Probably because they don't get paid enough to do this shit, to sit around, don't give a fuck. Think about it. Message of the day, that train gonna come or you got to go get on it. Either the arc was gonna come get you or you had to go get on it. And to go get on it, you gotta deserve to get on it. You can't smoke, you can't. It's like the shelter that I'm trying to get into. Can't smoke, can't. So yeah.